Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. This is the first video of 4 in a series using the Trucking Along stamp set. There is a punch that you can get. It's back available for the truck. I don't have it, but it is really super simple to cut it out with scissors if you need to. So I took all of the stamps and I stamped them out. It's a two-step stamping kind of stamp set. So we've got the outline of the truck, the body of the truck, and the wheels, or tires, I guess. And then there's also the rails that can go in the back of the truck. So this is kind of the complete version, and there's some ground you can put underneath. The sayings are, every day is a fresh start. I love that one. Special delivery, wishing you a festive Christmas, sending you sunny thoughts, farm fresh, which actually will fit right on the door. If you wanted to put that farm fresh on the door, it would fit. And then there's a little bit of grass that you can use to put under the trees. The cloud has an outline and a fill. The tree, again, an outline and a fill. The Christmas tree that goes in the back of the truck has outline and fill, as do the presents. And the palm tree with the surfboard and the beach ball that sending you sunny thoughts will go with. There's some flowers. Two different kinds. This looks like just pails of flowers off to the market, and then cut flowers here. So really actually a great set. Lots of potential there. I'm just going to tuck that out of the way. This is the card that I'm making today. And I'm using the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. It's 12 by 12. And I'm going to use one of the Stylish Shapes dies. I've got some real red ribbon that I've already cut out. I need a basic white card base, just a scrap piece to do the stamping on. And then I've taken 2 pieces of the Joy of Christmas paper and cut them up. What you do is you take 2 pieces, 5 1/4 by 4, you put them together and cut them both at 2 inches. And what you get is 2 cards out of that 2 pieces of paper. So you can take, and if I use the same paper for both, this is a 5 1/4 by 4. Sorry, you can't see. So we've got a 5 1/4 by 4 and a 5 1/4 by 4. And when you cut it at 2 inches, you can swap those over and you've got 2 different cards. So we are going to use the green plaid. I'm going to turn that over because I think it looks better that way up. So I've done this one with the real red, and this one I'm doing with the garden green. So let's get going. Actually, sorry, this is shaded spruce, not garden green. So first thing I can do is I can just flat mount my paper. I'm going to line it up against the edge of the card exactly the same way I would if it was a full 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to look for that equal kind of margin all the way around. Then I'm going to take my top piece, and my adhesive is being a pain. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to line it up here so I know that I'm square, and let it go. There we go. So now I need to make the body of the card, and to do that I need my Memento ink. And I can warn you right out of the gate, I am going to get my hair in the frame on this one because you need to line things up with the 2-step stamping. So I'm just going to put the car or the truck down like that. And then I'm going to do the outline of the Christmas tree in the back of the truck. And this, I'm just going to, as I say, lean forward into this so I can line it up. There we go. So that is in, and I'm okay hanging over the edge because the Christmas tree might hang over the edge of the car or truck. So I'm going to use the real red, and I'm going to fill in the body of the truck. I'm going to come back in afterwards and do the greeting in real red as well. So again, this is one where I'm going to end up in the frame because I need to line this up. It is relatively easy to line up with the truck frame. So they're not too bad. Look at the difference in color. This is really, really dark and it lightens up. So I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to need it again. Now I've got smoky slate to do the wheels or the tires. Sorry, it's not the wheels, it's the tires and the ground. And this one actually lines up pretty easily. You just line up the 2 circles and give it a press down, and that one does line up really easily. I'm going to just pop the ground underneath the truck like that. Okay, and we are done with the smoky slate. I'm going to do the old olive for the tree. And just come in and line that up again. Just a little bit of a challenge if I can't get right over top of it. I am just a little bit off. But I'm now going to come in with the real red and the greeting, wishing you a festive Christmas. And how I knew it would fit is I put my die over top, and then I knew it would fit in right underneath like that. So that's how you can just make sure that it's all going to line up. So I need to cut this out. So I'm just going to sandwich this up. And again, you can see how dark like the old olive and that is. So we're going to just put that down like that. Grab a sticky note, pop it on just to hold that in the right place, sandwich that up and run it through the machine. And I've pre-tied the bow because, as you're familiar, bows don't always go my way on camera. So I just do them off camera. And I'm going to do this, peel that off. And there we have our cutout. So bring my card back in. And we are going to dimensionalize the circle. I played with different ideas of what to put behind it, but because the paper is so detailed, it kind of took away from the paper if I put something behind it, so I didn't. And even though this is the shaded spruce on the bottom, I'm still going to use the red ribbon to pull the truck kind of front and center. So I'm just going to line that up like that, kind of the ground with the join there. And I'm going to take an adhesive dot and put it on the back of the bow, just like that. Let's give that a lift. There you go, like that. And then just put it right on the bottom of the circle there. Kind of ties the 2 pieces together a little bit. And because it's wintertime, it's festive, and there could be frost and snow, I took my Wink of Stella and just kind of put it on the high points of the truck. The Wink of Stella will pull your ink. So where it's white now, it will end up being just that little bit pink. And then I'm just going to brush it off a little bit, and I'm going to make the Christmas tree sparkly as well. So that is our first card using the Trucking Along stamp set and the Joy of Christmas Designer Series paper. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more options with the Trucking Along set.